Jules, welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, where Captain America does a Pokemon Sword and Shield review. Okay, I've just finished a Pokemon unboxing, and I thought I'd do my review now because I've got Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I did Shield first, and it's more, the main game's done. There's a few little things I need to finish off, but and obviously I want to get all my Pokemon up to level 100 and stuff. But overall, it's finished, it's done. I feel like I've played enough to be able to give a fully fledged, solid damn review. Yeah, but there's not going to be any spoilers. I ain't going to spoil any endings and stuff, but I don't think if I did it would matter because there's an abundance up on YouTube. I'm sure if you've got the game yourself, you're already at them points anyway. But just in case, I don't want anybody kicking off and say, oh, you spoiled the ending, but I won't do any spoilers. This does mean there will be a future video of my Sword and Shield team, blah, blah, blah. My team. I love doing them videos. So there'll be one of them going up. Yeah. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, more Shield than Sword. I play Shield first. It's like literally between Zamazenta and Zacian, if I'm still pronouncing them right. I hope I am. Purely one's a Shield, one's a Sword. I can't choose a favourite out of either of them, so I have to try and find another way. I love football. Defender's my favourite position. Defend, Shield. That's how I got to the outcome. Let's get into my Pokemon Sword and Shield review. And let's just start off, like, these games were absolutely amazing. Now, I know that there's been a lot of controversy at kickoff saying Game Freak lied. They're reusing old models and shit. None of that means anything to me. I do not give a fuck. I'd reuse whatever the fuck they want. As long as it's caught up with modern sort of times, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, Pokemon, I've never went for Pokemon for its graphics and stuff anyway. That's never been my key issue. And even though the graphics in this were pretty solid, they were quite nice and quite good. Some of the animation was a little bit stiff, but again, I'm not bothered about that. I'm just nitpicking it to try and find faults. I get involved in that controversy because I don't care. And I will address the second controversy, the whole Dex Cup, blah, 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 National Dex. I still feel like, even though there was some Pokemon in this game, which I'm not massive fans of, there was still plenty of Pokemon that I could choose from to help build a nice solid team for me. There was quite a few times where I would have a certain amount of Pokemon, like, oh, I need to get rid of you because I want you in, but then, oh, I kind of want you back. And sometimes it's quite rare that I have that issue. I know what team I'm going for straight away, but the selection they gave you, I thought was quite healthy and quite nice, and I built a nice little team, I think, anyway. You'll see the video. Yeah, another thing we'll quickly address before the proper review goes in, the Galar Dex, as in just purely Pokemon from Galar. Where do I rate it? Not very high. Some of the designs were amazing. Like I love Pokemon like Dreadnought. Corviknight's pretty cool. But some of them, I was not. I really don't like Alolan Weezing. Sorry, Alolan. Fucking Galarian Weezing. Stunfisk. Poltergeist. There's a lot of them I weren't keen on. And the starters. Scorbunny's awesome. I love the idea that they've taken an aspect which I love, football, and they've designed a Pokemon around it. It was just very, very humanoid. I'm pretty sure Sobble's full evolution towards the final end. Is it based on James Bond? Someone please correct me if it's not, but it's just, for whatever reason, see James Bond. And I love Grookey. I'm hashtag Team Grookey. I chose Grookey at the start. Love the design. I get the whole drum thing, it's fine, you're messing around with the drums. I'm not overly keen on Pokemon that have accessories with them. Because then I start questions like, how does the Pokeball get it in there and all this shit, and carrying it around, having it with you there in battle and stuff. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I still liked it, and yeah, I'm Team Grass anyway, Team Grookey, so I went for Grookey. It falls... It's towards the low end for me. It's before... It doesn't finish after Black and White, because Black and White was the worst for me. What the fuck is Unfezant? Oh, we get to get it in again in this as well. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this Dex, but I still have multiple options, and there are still some in this Dex which I do really enjoy. The actual game, kicking us off, Hop has a big old fucking mansion, and we've got this little cute little cottage. He's a baller, he's got money. I suppose his brother is Pokemon champion. Shit, was that a spoiler? Fuck. Instantaneously, obviously being from Britain, I've lived in the countryside and stuff, it felt exactly like I was living back there. When I was back living in the countryside, I thought to myself, I would never play a Pokemon game where it feels like the environment I'm currently in. I never thought I would ever get that. And fucking hell, this absolutely delivered. This delivered on so many levels. Just hearing the noise of the water and the trees, and then the weird, scary, ominous atmosphere of entering the woods and stuff was absolutely beautiful and amazing. The landscape wise and all the cities and how you interacted through the different cities, the wild area was the wild area was scary. The first time I went there and I'm exploring everywhere, a Steelix popped up, and the way Steelix turns, he's proper going for it. That would kill someone. He hasn't got a clue where he's going. His tail smacks right wild. That's me dead. The wild area is terrifying when you just enter it. Landscape everywhere, the mysterious spots, the ominous, I don't want to say too much, towards the end when you're getting up big building, fuck, don't spoil it. Everything just looked phenomenal and great. Seeing the Pokemon interact in the wild and stuff, it wasn't as like Pokemon Let's Go was very bright and in your face, and I don't want to say childlike, but it was more animated and stuff. This was a bit more dark and nitty gritty. It wasn't as bright and beautiful and colourful and welcoming. It felt more like a serious, more edgy, a bit more intimidating Pokemon adventure, which I really, really did enjoy. I think they really did knock it out of the park. The way that you can interact with your Pokemon and people and the city and the environment and how you explore, and the way I love the gym system. That they make a massive deal about the gym challenge where you go register and stuff. You have a ceremony. Usually it's you get to next time you beat a gym, which is cool. But they made it feel like it's a real thing, like a real coming of age type thing, a real starting your Pokemon adventure. And it did take a little while to get to the first gym as well. Anyway, so you do a nice healthy bit of adventuring before you get to your first gym, which I kind of enjoyed as well. The whole how long did it take me to fully do? I didn't do it in like a massive record time. I think it was about 17 to 18 hours, I think it was. Because I had multiple breaks. I stopped to watch certain TV shows, like I've stopped to watch The Walking Dead. I'll watch a couple of stuff in between. I went out, seen mates and stuff. But I think on whole, just to complete it, that's how long it took us. It was, and also we didn't have a midnight release at my local game. I was told there would be one. Went to game at midnight. It's shut. Walked to town for no reason. Whatever. It's all good. But yeah, the games are definitely amazing. I love all the different characters. I love how they interact with their Pokemon, how they interact with you, the stories between. A lot of sometimes you get the rivals get stick like Hop. I quite liked him. He was fairly fun to interact with. I love the fact that sorry if it's a spoiler. The fact that we are given our starters by the champion, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure one of his stickers is the Game Freak logo. I don't know if anybody's mentioned that or not. I'm sure it is at the bottom right of his cape. But the fact that you get your starters in different ways. He gets a starter, your rival gets a starter, and you get a starter. Absolutely amazing. It was a complete change of pace. Like I said, when you start the game, you get in, and the way you get your Pokemon, how you explore and interact, took a little while to fully get Pokeballs as well. I mean, I had a handful, but then I wanted more, and I had to fucking wait a little bit longer. Seeing the Pokemon pop up like they did in the Let's Go games was absolutely amazing. Haven't found any shinies yet. I know a few people have. I haven't found any. I'm not harping on about the same sort of stuff, because when I do reviews, I tend to repeat myself a hell of a lot, probably because I'm an idiot. Right, I'm going to quickly run through and tick off all the cool stuff. Character development, amazing. Story, amazing. Art style, amazing. The team, awesome. Gym interactions, awesome. The league, awesome. Plot development and stuff. After that's what I said, story, amazing. How the Pokemon appear in the wild and stuff, absolutely cool. It was kind of weird. I don't know if I said this or not, because I've deleted a bit. I can't remember. I was so used to playing Let's Go, chucking the balls like that, and it took me a while to like get back into it. I'm like, we're playing a real OG Pokemon adventure. This isn't Let's Go. I'm like, oh fuck, sort your head out, Dan. That was really cool. So yeah, it gets a load of ticks, but there's just one thing that's hindering it and bringing it down is the decks. Now it's absolutely cool. If you love this decks, you think all the designs are amazing, fucking awesome. That's so good. I can't get my head around like the fossils. The concept behind the fossils, awesome. The execution, fucking terrible. Like, they look really, really, really stupid and shit. I thought for a sec when I seen some of the designs coming out that I was going to be like, I'm going to have a complete team here near enough full of old Pokemon. And I don't want that for a new Pokemon adventure. But luckily, I think my team balanced out quite well. And I did interact between a lot of new ones and old ones. And some of the, I keep got hiccups now. Like, parts of them look cool. And then they looked even better. Some of them looked really crap, but then got better. Dreadnought, love Dreadnought, pre-evolution, it was a bit crap, but I wanted Dreadnought, so I had to go through with it, because a lot of my team is purely picked on how they look. You can have the best competitive Pokemon out there. If I don't like the look of it, I won't put it on my team. Stupid, I know. But yeah, the game gets nearly a perfect score from me. I had so much fun in so many different ways, and I could take a quick break from my main quest and my main adventure, do some little small stuff. I could explore the wild area, keep going back and forward, going through the cities, trying to find items and all that, trying to buy all the different clothings, bits of clothing, which was just all cool. The games were amazing. The games were phenomenal. They've delivered an outstanding, arguably one of the best playable Pokemon games there is. Might not be your favourite, but playable wise and how it looks and stuff. On the TV, a proper Pokemon adventure on your big screen. They've really delivered. It's just that the Dex makes it fall short, and I don't know how much to push it away from 10 out of 10, because it would have got a 10 out of 10. I know I'm very biased, and I'm very optimistic and Mr. Hopeful, and I always, stuff I love, I'm like, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But I have to be harsh here, because I really, really don't like the Dex. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, so it still gets a really high score because everything was nearly perfect. It's just a lot of the Pokemon designs were so shit. And as well, when the TCG stuff comes out, I'm going to pull these, whether they do them in Rainbow Rare versions and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just going to be like, yes, it's a Rainbow Rare, but you're awful to look at. Anyway, I hope that review gave away enough, because I did really enjoy it. I loved playing it. It was quite hard to get off, but then I needed to do some other stuff. Thank God there was no football on this weekend, the weekend it came out, because I'd have to watch football. I know I could have played it on the Switch, but I wanted to sit and play it on the big TV. Well, I say big TV, my TV, and there's shit and small. Let me know what you think of the games, and let me know if I can get all these in one hand. That will look pretty cool. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think of the games and how your adventure went, and if you were Team Grookey, Team Scorbunny, or Team Sobble. All the basics, the starters, they all look cool. It's just awesome footballer, cool, but the design too humanoid. And then is it James Bond, monkey with a drum as well. I applaud Game Freak and Pokemon and stuff. I adore football. You guys know I love football. Football's one of the best things ever created. It's not a football battle, but you get a real football feeling when you're doing really big battles. You're going onto a pitch, you have a kit, you choose a number. I chose number 9 because number 9's a big number at Newcastle with Alan Shearer and stuff. And for them to just integrate it, British culture and stuff, because British culture is heavy on football, was absolutely amazing. I applaud Game Freak for doing that. That was a really shit applause, because I've still got the badge on my hand. But yeah, what did you think of the games? Let me know in the comments below. Are you Team Sword, Team Shield, Team Grookey, Scobble, Scorbunny? And apart from that, visuals, and as well, have they broke it now? I know Sobble has 4 hands, and he does kind of put them all on the ground, but there's always a starter which starts off on 4 legs, as always. But he kind of sometimes has his sat up. So does that still count? You'll have to let me know in the comments below. Visuals. Hope you enjoyed my review. Hopefully I didn't spoil too much. Hopefully I give enough information to try and sell the game to you. If not, it's cool. Maybe you absolutely hate these games, and that's fine. I want to hear your reasons why. We can have a conversation. But apart from that, visuals, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's Pokemon Thursday. And to remember to always keep it on.